Hi, welcome to Free Spirit and welcome to a close-up review of the Moonology Manifestation Oracle Cards. So this is the new release and a lot of people were commenting in my channel, when am I going to show this deck? So I wanted to show this deck, but I wanted to show it also, compare it with the Moonology Oracle Cards. So I wanted to do both, and I'm going to show every card of the new release, Moonology Manifestation Cards, and the older deck I'll put in the description box, the close-up review to show every card, but I just wanted to show a little bit together so you can compare and contrast and see which one, if you resonate with both, if you resonate with one over the other. There are a couple of differences. This, of course, is the older deck. This is the new release. The new release has 48 cards in a guidebook. It's also with a different artist. So the artist on this one is Lori Mena. I hope that I'm pronouncing it right. And this one is 44 cards, and the artwork is from Nick's Rowan. So if I butchered their names, I apologize. But 48 cards in the new one, 44 in this one, different artists in each one, so you may resonate with the artists. But let's go into the cards. So I'm going to show you every card in the new deck. I'm also going to show you a couple of cards from this just to compare. So this one does have a guidebook, and so does this one. So let's just pull them all out. I'll put this here so you know this is the Moonology. This is the manifestation, okay? So both of them are gonna have the guidebook. So for the new deck, when you open it up, it's going to give, release your blocks, which just came out in the overall weekly too. So release your blocks. It's gonna go into the manifesting mix, manifesting mindset, tune into your manifesting powers, and when to manifest your magic. So I love how it's broken out with this, so you can really dive in deep, and plus the keywords will be right on the cards. Same with this one, actually. This is, of course, gonna be more about manifestation. These were more like, here's black and white pictures. New romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra. How lovely. Okay, full meaning, and here it gives a tune to the moon, additional meanings for this card, and the teaching. So the guidebooks are worded a little differently. This does have black and white pictures, the other one does not. And both of them will have the keywords right on the cards. So this was more, this is the backs of the cards. Let's show the backs of the cards. If here, you can see I didn't even take it out of the packaging. And, oh, nice. Backs of the cards. I love the backs of the cards. This is the backs of the cards of the Moon Manifestation, Moonology Manifestation cards. How gorgeous. Okay, I love the backs of the cards of that. At the end, I'm going to do a bonus reading using both of the cards. So, and this is the back of the Moonology cards. So, yeah, beautiful. I love both decks, so you may like both decks. Are they the same size? Let's see. So it seems actually, yeah, they are the same size. Yeah, they're the same size. For a minute, it looked like the manifestation was a little bit bigger for some reason. Yeah, I think they're about the same size. So beautiful decks. I love both of them. And at the end, I'll do a bonus reading with all of them. So just for a quick I just want to show you the front of the Moonology. Always had the phases. Communication is key, new moon in Gemini, and they all were like that. With the moon phase and the keywords right here, your hard work is paying off. With the sign here, believe in the impossible, blue moon, beautiful, right? So if you want to see every card, I will, that's the close-up review is in the guidebook. Don't let your past hold you back has been a recurring message. And what do you need to release? Beautiful. So this is just a sample. Let's go into the Manifestation Oracle cards. So this is the older deck. This is the new release. So it's going to have the similar, as you can see, similar moon aspect here, an image here, and it's going to say, go for it. Beautiful. So these are really similar. I love the backs of the cards on these. Beautiful. So we have new moon in Taurus, know your worth. I love the colors in here. New moon in Gemini, think it through. Beautiful. New moon in Cancer, relax. Oh, I love the reflection here. I love the colors. New moon in Leo, shine. New moon in Virgo, trust and all will be well. I'll do a combo reading so you'll see the contrast also. New moon in Libra, know you're loved. New moon in Scorpio, go deeper. Oh, I love that image. New moon in Sagittarius, focus on the positive. New moon in Capricorn, step up and lead. The colors are really pretty in this deck, I have to say. New moon in Aquarius, open up to change. This deck seems a little darker in the, you know, if you want more color. This was more black and darker colors. Just immediate difference. And some of the messages, be bold and make the first move. But here, open up to change. Attune to the divine. Beautiful. I like the colors in this deck. Immediately is a major difference. First quarter moon in Aries, step into your power. Oh, I love that. Release control. I'm just going to read the bottom. Speak your mind, speak your world into being. Beautiful. Push through any insecurity. I love these messages. Be humble. Really pretty. I keep saying it, but I love the colors in this first quarter moon. Okay, assess the situation. Keep your heart open. I love that. That's on the deck. Keep your heart open. First quarter moon in Libra. I love that. Keep your heart open. So beautiful. And it looks like, oh, it almost looked like fairies over here, like little angels. Release your blocks. Believe in your good luck. Unleash your kindest self. Oh, how beautiful. I love how gigantic they all look. I really love this deck. I will never part with my Moonology either. We're going to do, at the end, I'll do a bonus reading with both. But just so you saw the differences, I wanted to, you know, show you, those are the backs of the cards. The messages would just be a little different. You know, there's a little strip here that gives the key message here. Very similar, but, and then there's a faint image here of this, but trust the universe. I really love the images and the brilliancy of the moon itself. Honor your feelings. Beautiful. Cool your emotions. I like his expression. I almost use like he has his expression. Detoxify. Oh, I love like the halo around. Embrace the flow of life. Beautiful colors. Let your fears dissolve. It's gorgeous cards. Go wild. I love that. Take inspired action. The artistry is really, the images are beautiful. Oh, I love the little balance here. Find a balance. Really beautiful images. Breathe through the tension. See the bigger picture. I love the illumination. Take a reality check. Be real. I love that. Forgive. They're gorgeous cards. Work through your feelings. Be proud of yourself. Clear your mind. Take a breather. I love that card. Take a breather. I love that card so much. Lighten up. I love that. Attend to the details. Make time for self-love. I love that. I love how she's holding it there. Reveal what needs to be seen. Practice gratitude. Leave the past behind. Reflect on your priorities. And talk less, feel more. I love that. Yeah, so that was gorgeous. So those were 48 cards. This is the new release, Moonology Manifestation Cards from Yasmin Boland. And this is the older Moonology cards, which if you want to see a closer review of all of them, but these were the backs of the cards versus this. And here, what it would be is there were darker tone cards. That's what struck me. This is much more colorful. And then you have, you know, hold your vision. You have the phases. I wouldn't get rid of this either. But just if you have a preference of what, either or, and here are keywords and all the phases, and you can go into the guidebook as well. Don't let pride get in your way, and nothing will come of this situation. look at the bigger picture. So you can see the differences. This was the older Moonology deck, and then the newest one is more based on manifestation. And I'm going to do a bonus reading now at the end. You are good enough. A repeating message that just came through in the spirit reading right before here. You're good enough. So that is a sample, and if you want to see the close-up review of that deck, I have it in my channel as well. But this is the new one. So let's go right into the new one. Let's get a bonus reading for all who may find this reading. We'll use our intuition, and then we'll go in the guidebook, and then I'll get Moonology cards. I want to use the two together. So you can use them together. You can use them alone. You can use them with other tarot and oracle cards. You can do however you want. But I thought since the Moonology Manifestation cards came out, I wanted to show it next to the older Moonology cards from her. You know, if you have a preference, you want to see what the differences are, kind of thing. So let's tap into the Moonology Manifestation cards. So roll, use your intuition. You know, definitely use your intuition. They feel good shuffling, I have to say. It's like that matte, very smooth here. I really love it. Not like I pet my cards, but when shuffling, I see it's really smooth. I like how it shuffles. Yeah, so, and there are 48 cards in this new release, and there were 48 cards in this new release, 44 in the other. This guidebook will not have color, not have that black and white pictures in the guidebook, but the Moonology cards do. So they're different, you know, they're differences, and they're different artists that did the cards. So even though they're both Yasmin Boland, there's different artists on each deck. So let's get messages for anyone who finds this video. What we should keep in our minds and hearts, Moonology Manifestation cards, and we'll go in the guidebook. Use your intuition and go in the guidebook. What are the messages that want to come through right now for us all when it comes to manifesting? What do you want to come through right now? What would be helpful to know when it comes to manifesting right now? What message wants to come through for all of us? Ooh, I don't know if that wanted to come through. But yeah, open up to change, new moon and Aquarius, open up to change. Interesting how that flew out. So how do you find the cards? Good question. What is this? New moon in Aquarius. So they're sectioned off by new moon and everything else. They're not numbered though. So you do have to flip around for the new moon in Aquarius. Yeah, it's not. It's sectioned off in like new moon in Aquarius. Then they'll give all the first quarter moons together, all the full moons together. So it's kind of like that. So you have to go in the guidebook and kind of flip around. Okay, so open up to change. Big changes are forecasted, but you need to let events unfold with as little steering as possible from you. Sometimes you just need to take a bit of space from a person or situation. If you know you've been too emotional about someone or something, this card offers you the chance to cool things down. A rational, even slightly aloof assessment of your current circumstances is called for. Allow for things to develop. Try to think of your situation from a different angle, which is so interesting because in the spirit reading it came out, keep a higher perspective. Manifesting focus. So everything is broken down into little sections. Manifesting focus. This card is an especially good sign for matters related to friends, networks, a wish coming true, science, tech, or online dating. The manifesting mindset. Be yourself. That just came out. They said, don't be anybody but yourself at this time. Be uniquely you. Just came out in the spirit reading right before here too. So manifesting mindset, be yourself. Oh my God, independence. We literally had the independence card. Independence doesn't have to mean loneliness. A group of people rather than one person may be the ones to help you. Manifesting tips for detachment. Call in Archangel Uriel, the most cerebral archangel. Call in energy from the planet Uranus, which guides the sign of Aquarius and is all about independence and revolution. Light a candle, preferably silver, and ask Uriel for his help with viewing life compassionately but also dispassionately so that you can stay cool under any pressure. And your manifestation affirmation is, there is only one me. It's safe to be me, and I love me. And I have to tell you, I have chills because the spirit message that came through right before this reading was just be you, be and they actually said like a stronger you, everything that it takes to be a stronger you, uniquely you, the magic of you, all that makes you uniquely you. So there's only one me is what the affirmation is. There's only one me. It's safe to be me and love me, and I love me. And when to manifest your magic. The best time to work your magic is when the moon is in Aquarius on a Saturday, Saturn's day, or during Saturn's hour. The new moon in Aquarius takes place when the sun and the moon are in the same degree in Aquarius. It knows that humanity is worth saving. Humanity is worth saving. And I love that. There's only one me. It's safe to be me and I love me. Yeah, and so it's a good sign for all these matters to, and really be yourself and independent, and be open to change and be uniquely yourself. And I love this. Okay, so now let's get Moonology cards to help us with opening up to change. What's the advice now from the Moonology cards? I'm just doing it this way, just so you have a brief, and I'll read from the guidebook so you get a different taste. So this was the manifestation. Now we're going for the Moonology, these cards. We'll get some tips on staying open to change, being only yourself, being completely nothing but yourself, loving yourself, being a stronger you has been a recurring message. Everything that makes you you. There's a lot that we're releasing and excavating so we can be stronger versions of nobody but ourselves. And we have, and it's what's needed in this world. Full moon in Libra, a win-win outcome is forecast. Yes, yes, yes. And the balance, right? A win-win outcome for win-win outcomes. Be open for the changes and win-win outcomes. I love this reading. Okay, win-win outcome. Okay, so this is full moon in Libra. So we're going to go into the Moonology deck, and I'm going to give you the full moon in Libra. So hold on a second. Again, you have to flip around. It's a little, to get to it, it's not numbered. So a win-win outcome. So for here, reading the Moonology deck, it says the full moon in Libra, the sign of partnership, of falling in love, and of closely relating to someone else. Since the full moons are about climaxes and conclusions, this card suggests you're either about to start a new relationship or that an important existing relationship is changing somehow. And they said, be open for change. So relationships are changing, right? Everything, our relationships to things are changing. Perhaps something's coming to an end or moving to a new level of commitment. It's important to remember that people come to us for a reason and sometimes just for a season. If a relationship is ending now, it's doing so at the right time. So try not to fight it. This card can also refer to professional relationships. There is a sense that you need to balance your ego with someone else's needs. A win-win outcome is possible with give and take. Doing so might be the answer to your question. So attune to the moon. Let go of that which is falling away. Isn't that a beautiful thing? It says open up to the change, right? And here on this card, a win-win outcome is forecast. So in the meantime, let go of that which is falling away. Attune to the full moon in Libra. Let go of all of that which is falling away. The additional meanings for this card is see the other person through the eyes of love. It will change your perspective. It's time for you to make a firm decision. Time for you to focus on yourself for a while. Look after yourself, but avoid vanity. Now is a great time for a makeover. And the teaching is no matter what you pull, the full moon in Libra card, it encourages you to find a balance between your desires and those of the people around you. Balance is a very Libran energy, and the full moon brings these things to a peak. Dramas and upsets bring partnerships to the fore. Libra energy also brings love energy, and negotiations are easier. So through these times of change, especially for win-win outcomes, really take care of yourself. It's a time to balance and to bring in and first of all, let go of anything that wants to go. Remain open to change and also open to these win-win situations, and take real divine self-care of yourself to balance yourself. Now they want me to do one more manifestation card. So let's see what happens when we've balanced things out, right? Open up to change. Let's see what are we manifesting when we balance out those relationships, and we take time to balance things within ourselves as well. Let go of things that need to go. It says open up to change and be willing to let go of things to bring things in balance. Take real divine self-care of yourself. Look compassionately at other people as well. Do all you can to be more compassionate and balanced. It's win-win outcomes. Let's see. Oh gosh, let's see what we're manifesting. You wanted me to pull a manifestation card to end this reading. Interesting. We're bringing balance to situations and relationships, not just with others, but with ourselves. Oh boy, that's a big one, right? That's a lot. Like they said, we're excavating a lot within ourselves and with others to bring win-win outcomes in relationships to things. And be open to the change. Open to the change. And I love when it said the world is worth saving. And we had, yeah, see the bigger picture and step into your power. Wow, wow, wow. See the bigger picture and step into your power. We literally had keep your higher perspective no matter what's going on in the physical and step into your power. Literally just came out in the reading right before here. If you're not familiar with my channel, unbelievable. Unbelievable. So yeah, so definitely they're saying here, you know, be open for the changes. Win-win outcome is in the forecast. See the bigger picture and step into more power. So I mean, this you already got the message, but I will go into the guidebook. Why not? See the higher perspective. I'll read it to you. Full moon in Sag, but this is really amazing. It just came out, so they're just doubling down on repeating messages right now if you're familiar with my channel. But see the bigger picture. So this card is saying at this point, your best bet is to be the bigger person or in whatever situation is on your mind. If harsh words have been exchanged, this card comes with a gentle suggestion to diffuse the upset with some humor. The world is your oyster when you draw the card, but you need to find a balance. Here's the balance between where you are and where else you want to be. It may be that you need to do some research before you move closer toward whatever it is you want. When you're manifesting, the journey of discovery can be as empowering as dreaming the big dream. Manifesting balance, find a balance between saying what needs to be said and saying too much. Manifesting mindset, one thing is for sure, having an open mind will serve you well now. Talk to people about your issues, get a view of the bigger picture. And a manifesting ritual for increasing your luck. She goes into detail. Your manifesting affirmation, I know that I'm blessed and I love my life within that knowing. And when to manifest your magic, the best time to work your magic is when the moon is in Sagittarius on Thursday. And the full moon in Sag takes place when the sun is in Gemini and the moon is in Sag. So, but see the bigger picture now and step into your power is a recurring message. The first quarter moon in Aries, and I'll end it here. We didn't really have to go in the guidebook for all this, but there is that additional information, but it's very clear what this message is. Something's holding you back from racing towards your next goal. Achieving everything is nearly always part inspiration and part hard work. Believe that you can create whatever you want. Be you, a recurring message when they asked us to be nobody but ourselves in this reading and the reading before here. So be you. Take action, be smart, but also be bold, and don't allow inhibitions or others' restrictions to hold you back. Another recurring message, it doesn't matter other people's opinions, approvals, it just came out too. Don't allow inhibitions or others' restrictions to hold you back. Be systematic, but also allow yourself to get excited about what you want. If someone seems to be working against you now, deal with your emotions as calmly as you can. The manifesting mix. This card represents a mix of having the courage to chase your goals no matter what anyone else says, while still planning and being strategic. And the manifesting mindset is whatever you're doing right now, remember that as well as passion, you need a plan. And that's the way to overcome any obstacles. So tune into your manifesting powers. The solar plexus, chakra is where you store your courage and confidence to seek out the life you're dreaming of. It's found a little above your navel and it's bright yellow in color. Hold this card to your solar plexus and visualize yourself in a column of yellow light from the higher source. Call in the energies and with these words, energy of the first quarter moon in Aries, thank you for giving me confidence I need to chase my dreams. And when to manifest your magic, the best time to work your magic is when the moon is in Aries on a Tuesday or during Mars hour. The first quarter moon in Aries takes place when the sun is in Capricorn and the moon is in Aries. It becomes that a steady pace is as important as inner fire. And yeah, step into your power. So just to sum here, we literally had open up to change. A win-win outcome is forecast in Libra, that balance and love here. See the bigger picture and step into your power. Chase your dreams and go for it with passion and purpose and in your power. So these are beautiful cards. So like you said, I just did it combining the cards how I felt guided for the reading. You can do it however you want. You can use one or the other. I definitely wanted to show the new release Moonology Manifestation cards. These are 48 cards with a guidebook. And that was a sample of reading. Oh, we ended with shine. How beautiful. And I love how colorful and beautiful these cards are. And it's all about manifesting, how the guidebook was all about manifesting and supporting you with that. Then we had the Moonology Oracle cards, which that's where the balance card came in. And this is the backs of the cards. And these were more of the symbolism of the sign and the phases of the moon, and the messages right here too. Both of the cards have the messages right on the card, so you can use your intuition right away or go into the guidebook. And these are more here, don't let pride get in your way. These are more of the overall emotions are running high. And there were darker. These are more colorful cards. I saw also confidence is key to your success. I love that. Let's end it with that since we have step into your power. Confidence is your key to success. I love both of the cards for different reasons. I just wanted to show you this is a close-up review of the Moonology Manifestation Oracle cards, the new cards from Yasmin Boland, 48 cards in guidebook. This one has 44. This is the older deck. This is the new release. If you want to see every card in this one, I'll put the link in the description box. But these are the compare. What are the differences? What are the differences in styles and artwork and guidebooks? Both beautiful. So this will come with this guidebook here, Moonology Manifestation cards. This is the Moonology, the older deck. Really beautiful cards. I really love both of them, to be honest with you. I liked using them both together too. You can use them alone, together, with other tarot oracle card readings. Just, you can't go wrong if you're looking for a moon themed deck. So yeah, so this has been my close-up review and compare and bonus reading. Take care. Bye-bye.